All right, let's go to Jacob in Seattle, Washington. Jacob, what's going on?
I just got engaged with my girlfriend, and
Woohoo!
we are in the first stages of looking at what to plan for budget for a wedding. And
Congratulations,
I'm trying to figure out
man.
if there's any kind of guidelines or anything. Thank you.
Oh, man, you are talking to two people who probably did this very differently.
Number one, Jacob, where are you guys financially? You bringing debt in the marriage? You have any savings? You have cash? Who's paying for the wedding? Give me a little background.
So I am currently in baby step 3, and I have just been lazy in terms of putting my money forward to getting through my baby step 3. So I've got about $3,000 out of my 3 to 6 months. That's about 1.5 months right now for me. And then she has a $10,000 car debt, and that's it for us.
Okay, that's awesome.
She makes about $35,000 a year, and I'm about $55,000 a year.
Okay, and who's responsible for paying for the wedding?
It's going to be solely on us. My parents have shown interest in wanting to help, but I don't know what they're actually going to be able to contribute, and I'm not really expecting anything.
Okay, so we're in February. When are you guys getting married?
We're waiting. We're thinking about maybe waiting until COVID is over, but I mean that's kind of why we're asking about the budgeting and the money version of it, so we can kind of think where we need to be in terms of how much time we have to save up and what you guys recommend for that. So we don't have a date or anything set.
Okay. Well, I never give a specific dollar amount by any means or even a percentage. So I would say for you guys, what you can pause right now, and if you just saved as much as possible for the next 9 months, whatever that would be, and have that amount of cash there to say, okay, we have the ability to spend all of this on a wedding, or we can spend half of this money on a wedding. We can take the other half and put it towards the $10,000 car loan after we get married and pay off debt and be in a better place financially, all of that. So the thing with weddings is you can go real expensive. You can go real cheap. We had friends that got married during COVID on Zoom. They literally were like, you know what, we're just going to get a pastor. And they texted us like, get on at 6 p.m. We're just going to get married. And I know that's not everyone's cup of tea, but part of me was like, I kind of love that. Like, that's
man. Yes.
amazing.
That sounds incredible.
So just don't go crazy. Pay cash, number one, and what you guys can save towards the wedding, have that amount of money, because you can emotionally get attached to some of that cash to say, let's not spend it all. And just don't be emotional about your decisions.
Yeah, and also don't be afraid to get married in a smaller ceremony. And a year from now, 2 years from now, when all the smoke is hopefully clearing on all this, you can have the party of a lifetime.
Yeah, don't wait on COVID,
with cash.
Jacob.
You know what I mean?
If you love her, just get married. Just do it. And then it's the year of 2020, 2021. You'll look back and tell your grandkids,
That's right.
There's a pandemic, and then 2 years later,
I had the party of a century that we paid for in cash.
And it was awesome.